Hello, this is Ernest Burley Jr., your CIA, your cool insurance agent, back at you again with some more great information. I'm a licensed insurance agent with over 30 years experience in the industry and clients all across the country in various areas of insurance, whether it be auto insurance or life insurance, long-term care, homeowners, renters, condo, disability, business policies, church policies, the whole nine, okay? So the purpose of this podcast is to educate you, to enlighten you, to empower you with clear, objective, unbiased information so you can make some good decisions for yourself and for your family, okay? So let's just jump right on into the podcast. You know, I don't like the long intros. No long intro. Now, today's podcast is titled, Buy or Lease a Vehicle. That's a big question for some people, and some people not so much. They just know what they're going to do. So which do you prefer and why? I often wonder, like, the people who are so adamant about individuals buying or owning real estate, are they still as adamant for people to buy or own a vehicle, or do they lease vehicles? Just asking, I don't know. Now, I know a vehicle is a depreciating asset, but at least you're building equity in the vehicle as you're, making payments, and eventually you own the vehicle, right? So, well, let's check it out. Let's see. Some arguments for leasing a vehicle. Here's the biggest one. People say they could upgrade the vehicle every few years. So some people want to stay in the newest model, the newest ride out there, right? So I get that. They want to, be the freshest person out there driving in a new vehicle every few years. So that's a big argument for leasing a vehicle, right? And sometimes there are maintenance packages that are included too. So the vehicle is maintained during that lease period. So, okay, I get that. A big restriction, though, is the mileage, right? So, dealership's not going to let you put too much mileage on the vehicle, too many miles on that vehicle. So that might not be a big deal for some people, because some people, they don't drive that much, but it can creep up on you before you know it, depending on how many miles that lease is allowing you to have, right? So, just got to be aware of that. Now, how easy is it to get out of a lease? It's not. So there will be early termination fees and things of that nature. So it's kind of be a situation to try to get out of a lease. I'm partial to owning. I'm sure you've picked that up by now, right? So after I'm done paying for a vehicle, I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off. That's what I'm going to do. I don't want an infinite car note. Who wants an infinite car note? When you lease, you have an infinite car note. One of the biggest, best times in my bill paying life, pay a lot of bills. So one of the best times in my bill paying life is to pay that last car note and know I have no more payments on that vehicle. Oh my goodness, that's such a great feeling to know that it's done. I'm done paying for that vehicle and I have no more payments. So who wants an infinite car note? That's what a lease is. You just always have a car note forever. And check this out, in a depreciating asset, because a vehicle is a depreciating asset, and you never own the vehicle. Wait a minute, that's a trifecta for a no on leasing right there, right? First of all, you have an infinite car note. Always have a car note. Second reason, it's a depreciating asset. It goes down in value, does not go up in value. And the third thing is you never own it. No, that's just me though. Hey, we're just having a conversation, right? And that's it. That's it for today's podcast. I appreciate you guys listening in every week. Now, the recap is basically to, just take a look and see what's best for you. Check out that lease option versus the buying option. Look at, what we just discussed. And the takeaway is just make sure you kind of know that you're going to always have a pet car note. It's a depreciating asset, and you will never own it. That's like a trifecta for a no to me. But I get people who want a new vehicle every few years and they don't have to buy it. They can just jump into another vehicle, but not for me, not for me, okay? Thank y'all for listening in. I appreciate it. I ask that you spread the podcast to others and ask them to do the same, and so on and so on and so on, so we can try and get these things to go viral. If you want to connect with me, just go to Gmail. My email address is ernestburleyjr@gmail.com. That's just my full name at Gmail. So ErnestBurleyjr@gmail.com. And I appreciate the emails. I do receive emails from you guys from time to time on different topics. So I appreciate you listening and chiming in and say, hey, that was a great podcast, or asking questions and say, hey, maybe do a podcast on this. I take it all in. So I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. So email me or give me a call. The number to my firm is 301-262-2600. Again, 301-262-2600 if you want to reach out and speak with me. But email is the best way. I can multitask with the email, right? All of my podcasts are on YouTube. So please go to my YouTube channel. It's just my full name it's at Ernest Burley Jr. So ERNEST BURLEYJR. That's my YouTube channel. And I ask that you subscribe and ask other people to subscribe, your friends, family, church members, cohorts, associates, and whomever, to go to my channel, check out the various videos on there, because all my podcasts are there, in addition to like 1-minute snips on various topics. Like we're talking about vehicles today. I talk about real estate. I talk about insurance. I talk about business ownership, all different types of things. Okay. So I appreciate you. I hope y'all have a great, great holiday season. And think about it. Some people are looking at getting vehicles now. Does it make more sense to buy a vehicle or lease the vehicle? You make the decision. Make the decision that's best for you. Okay. I'm signing off. So until next time, y'all take care and be safe out there. Okay.